back to Unqualified the podcast because we never decided who was doing the intro.
No, we didn't.
Hello, it's been a minute, but we are back finally after what feels like ages. If this is your first time listening, hi, welcome. My name is Shia. I am joined by my several co-hosts. I don't even know who's a part of this podcast and not at this point. Like, we just freeballing. But right next to me, I have Dayana.
Not that word. Not that word. Hey, y'all, it's Dayana.
And we have Anicia across the table, who's been on a guest a couple times.
Hi, guys.
In the booth, we got Kamal.
Yeah.
Crazy. And joining us remotely, don't worry, she's not gone. She's still here.
We love you, Hadassah.
Hi, guys. Sorry I can't see my face or anything.
I just FYI, I cut to a black camera.
You did.
Because Hadassah wasn't there, so I just wanted to, cut to someone.
But yeah, we've been gone for a minute. We've been enjoying our summer break, doing lots of different things. Yes, enjoying our summer break, doing lots of different things. But we're back in school. We're back in the swing of it, and we're ready to do this podcast thing again. At the top, we just want to say thank y'all for supporting and listening to this podcast. It's been
for real.
Insane thing. We're up to 11,000 followers on Instagram, and it's insane. Again, we started this as a joke. We must be so clear, this is a whole joke. So the fact that people actually listen and you enjoy it.
Okay, enough of that.
Thank you. Ooh, hater.
You need to fix that.
But today we're going to do a bit of a summer recap.
We are.
We're talking about movies. We're talking about music, games,
TV shows.
What
else is there?
Concerts.
We got a long episode, I think.
It's gonna be a long episode. We also just we all did some cool stuff this summer, so we can chat about what we were up to and what we had going on. Where do we want to start? Do we want to get the personal stuff out the way?
Yeah, y'all tell y'all personal stuff. What did y'all do?
I mean, I feel like you did the coolest stuff this summer.
I don't know if I did the coolest stuff. Well, first thing was we went to New Orleans for Mr. K-Mac's birthday. That was fun. He turned 21, so he was ancient. And I got Day this lovely gift. Please show it to the camera.
Oh, you finally gave her the gift.
I finally gave it to her.
Now, y'all.
Yeah.
A lot of things make me mad.
She wanted a brochure card, but
nothing makes me more mad than a travel size. You can't even see it on the camera. Than a travel size hot sauce bottle that Shai gave to me. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna say why she gave it to me.
Let's just say it's a very, very personal, heartfelt gift, and I knew she would appreciate it.
For the rest of this episode, anytime you take the hot sauce out, I will hit a random soundboard button.
I'm not keeping the hot sauce out because
I think you should do it.
Y'all making me mad.
It would be a good prop.
So they went to New Orleans. They had fun.
Day was invited, but she didn't go. Anicia was also invited and didn't go.
I do not have money for a plane ticket to
okay,
New
y'all,
Orleans
let's keep it on track because I gotta go soon.
Don't worry, we took Spirit.
We took Spirit, yeah.
I'm not getting on that plane.
It only took us 12 hours to get there.
Hadassah was there. A bunch of other people were there.
It was fun. Hadassah, you want to speak on the trip a little bit more?
It was fun. I was embarrassed because I was eating some chicken wings that were...
Stop! Y'all stop! Go into the next thing, bro. Come on. We can't waste time on this.
AKA Saya took a stalker's picture of me eating the chicken wings. We had had a rough day, rough night. And she keeps on getting the picture up. So
let me just tell you, Hadassah was sitting no shoes.
Very racist. So.
All right.
Wait, I just want to explain the
photo. When this episode gets edited, I need that picture up front and center for this part of the episode.
Hadassah was sitting crisscross applesauce, no shoes on, chicken box in between her legs, going to town, and it was the funniest moment
with the hoodie on too.
Going to town now.
Okay, all right, moving on. So New Orleans is fun. Kamal can talk more about that because it was his birthday trip.
I invited them. I said, "Don't show up, please," and they showed up anyway. So
crazy because he had a great time. He had a great time. I also went to DC for a little jobby job I had with the NSLC And I was, teaching high schoolers about film. And it was super, super fun. Super, like, just one of those things that reminds you, like, why you like the field you're in. And, like, seeing these kids be super excited over film and, like, being creative and making their projects and all that stuff was super nice. The days were so long. So, like, they would be in the group chat just texting throughout the day about nonsense. And I'm out here slaving, literally slaving away. And they're just putting the most out-of-pocket shit.
I had a lot
For
of
the
fun.
record, I was also working.
Yeah,
at that
Kamal was
same
also
time.
slaving, but
So
he
I
was
was
still
also
texting.
getting those messages while I was in an office cubicle doing work all day.
Y'all be okay.
Or in the field shooting interviews and news articles.
Right. So it was ridiculous, fully. But it was fun, and I got to go to the Capitol about 8 dozen times. DC's a nice little city. If y'all live up in DC, good for you, I guess. Crazy.
You just broke something in the room.
No, that was me that broke something.
Oh,
Crazy.
so I'm gonna cut back.
So, okay, Kamal, Hadassah, and Shia were part of a movie. They made a movie,
Oh.
a real movie too.
Like an actual?
I was
A
like, what the hell are you
feature-length
talking
movie.
about?
We won't say too much about it because I don't think y'all can say too much about it at this point.
Which
But
is-
that happened.
It came out.
It came out. Right.
Well, the movie ain't nobody else can see the movie. Ain't that still like the premiere just happened?
I don't know. I didn't read that yet.
I didn't read it either.
Okay, we're just gonna
that was a joke for the record. I did in fact read that.
You
yet.
read
Okay.
every single line.
Just to specify.
let's keep going. We're gonna make it quick because we gotta make this recap quick. But yeah, a lot of things happened.
We did make a movie. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun, I think, and
Shia
they
was
had a
in the
great
back.
It was
time.
a
Movie.
lot, but it was fun.
Yeah, Hadassah was the production designer,
Yes.
doing set deck stuff. Kamal.
Ooh.
Set deck meaning set decoration.
For our people who wouldn't know.
Thank you, the one non-film major in this group.
I'm not a film major.
You're a film minor. It's close enough.
I be watching movies sometimes.
Dang, they read you.
Kamal did his thing.
He was on the camera
He
team.
do his camera thing.
On
He
the
be
camera
cameraing.
First camera AC.
Slaving
Thank
over
you.
that camera.
Give me some
And
title, please.
Shia was in the back.
I was in the back.
Sometimes.
Literally pushing a cart.
She was an extra. But that, that's all part of the process. You got to start somewhere, and they started, y'all. So that was
Nobody's seen it
qualified.
except Hadassah. Hadassah, what's your official review?
It was. I'm proud of us.
Why would you ask her that question? Listen, okay, we're just going let that be the last of the recap.
That was so on the spot.
No, for real,
I
you shouldn't have
feel
did that to
bad.
her test. Okay, we're gonna skip over the rest of the recap so we can hit the ground
I
running.
was not able to see it because I was not present during
Well,
the stream.
you know.
Well, not scream.
If anyone's interested, I did nothing all summer.
Yeah.
I was stuck in middle of Nowheresville.
Okay.
That happens to the best of us.
Mm.
All right,
That's not
on
crazy.
to
I'm gonna get you.
what's our first piece of media that we are starting with?
You don't want to tell people about
No.
Barcelona?
So are we going movies, TV shows, music, concerts? Where do we want to start first?
I feel like we should end with movies.
Okay.
Fair,
Yeah.
because the movies went out with a bang. It did what it needed to do
True.
this summer.
Yeah.
The concerts didn't,
Well, I only went to one.
and it went out with a
But
bang.
you know what? It did. So then should we start with music? Because nobody in this room could list a music release that happened this summer.
Watch me dance, dance the night away.
I don't think we should count the I guess we have to count the soundtracks
Yeah.
that came out over the summer. We did have the Barbie soundtrack, and it's been on repeat. I hate to say it, it has been on repeat. I know every word, bar for bar, word for word. It wakes me up in the morning, and it brightens my day. Because, pink goes with everything. And they really do. It really do. It's made my life.
want to push you around.
Well, I will. Well, I will.
Like, I didn't know that was an actual song that existed.
No,
Don't say that.
No.
Don't say that, because people are gonna get you. People are gonna fucking attack you.
Hold on, but here's the thing,
Who's the
though.
band?
I think...
People over the age of 26. are
Yeah,
gonna-
but here's the thing about that though: knowing that was a song out of context of Ken being horrible to Barbie was correct. Spoilers for this whole episode, bro. Spoilers for the whole episode. Everything will be a spoiler. Every single word will be a spoiler. Take that as you want. That was absolutely crazy. Like to know that was a real song, really. Yeah, that was crazy. But I enjoyed the Barbie soundtrack. We also had the Spider-Verse soundtrack. And I'm gonna listen to anything that got Metro Boomin on it. I got to say,
make it boom.
Metro Boomin, make it boom. Make it boom. I love me some Metro Boomin, so I really loved that album. Okay. Come on, it can't just be me. Please.
Damn.
The last new song I listened to came out in March, so
And I had to support my boys, my NCT boys. That album dropped, and I've been eating that up too. So,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift's new. Yeah, I did listen to Speak Now, Taylor's version. How did you feel about it, Hadassah?
I will say that I became a Swiftie after Red. I love all of Taylor Swift's music, but her first few albums I don't listen to as much as like
you're
everything.
not a country girl.
Yeehaw!
But it was good. It was good. And yeah, I love her, Queen.
And see, I'm a Speak Now girly. Like, that's my favorite album of Taylor's, which is why I was upset for the Eras tour that she only did one song from it. Really did upset me. But I enjoyed it. I did. I liked the new songs that came from it. I'm upset about the Better Than Revenge lyric change just a little bit. I feel like, you know what, I'm not even going to speak on it. I just feel like the rhyme is weird. If you know, you know.
Yeah. You know, she was just trying to support the girlies.
She was. But, like, I feel like...
Don't make it sound like she said something crazy.
No, well, okay, so the song, the original lyric is, she's better known for the things that she does on the mattress, which is a little bit slut-shamey. It is, I get, like, the problems with it, but she changed it to, what is it? Like, something about a moth and a flame?
Yeah,
A moth
I'm
and
not
a flame.
Don't shoot me, Swifties. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's like, it's something about a moth and a flame.
So she pulled up, what's that? Misery Business. She pulled up Misery Business.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't change
They didn't change
They
it.
just don't perform that
Well,
song
they perform
anymore.
it now, yeah.
Well, they performed it now, but for a long time, Halo was like, no.
Yeah.
And I understand
I
that.
get why,
think
but
you can
also, like,
be
taking
mad at
things
some of the
in
things you
context,
did.
I think, is important. Like, songs from, like, 2008, written by angsty teenagers,
Like I think she wrote that song when she was like
19 or
19,
something.
yeah.
Like,
19 in like 2004.
Right.
But I
something-
understand. I understand also being like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We listened to a song from 2000. You're like, ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
I get
what you
wanting
just
to do
said?
an updated version. I just wish the lyric was better.
You
the
can
lyric
update it
change.
without making it
Nah,
stupid.
Yeah.
The phrase "moth to a flame" has been ruined by TikTok and the jokes they've been making
Oh.
with that term.
well, even just,
Throw
I
up the
mean,
picture.
all right. Did any more albums drop?
They did.
They did.
we listen? That's the
Okay, y'all.
question.
Let me look some. Oh, because this is all saying anticipated. Like what
Yeah.
actually released?
It's either gonna be
Y'all
like
don't
the
kill
best
us,
songs
bro.
of the 2023 or anticipated
Don't
songs.
kill us. Don't kill us. Like all like you know.
I listened to music this summer. It just wasn't
It's-
recent.
Did not come out in
Right.
2023.
Please, we're so sorry. Don't kill us.
I mean,
don't
we
kill
did barely
us.
talk about Spider-Verse.
What's up, Danger?
I mean, Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin. That's all I had to say.
All right, cool.
He make it boom.
I mean,
He
did
making it boom.
Who else? Whose song blew up off that? What's her name?
Do 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 do.
No.
That's all I. That's all I
The
remember.
self-love one.
That's isn't that self love? What I was just
What'd you
singing?
say?
What?
What'd you say?
Oh, I just said Olivia Rodrigo came out with a new song this summer.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
she
yeah,
dropped a
that's
couple
true.
singles. Yeah, I'm waiting for that album to drop. I'm excited. That's gonna be a good one.
Vampire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blood sucker.
I know we already talked about the Barbie soundtrack, but Billie Eilish's song.
Oh,
Makes
it's
me cry.
so good.
It makes me cry every single time. I'm like,
But I can't even think about it the same now. Cause have y'all seen that TikTok of that lady?
oh, enjoyment.
Oh, no enjoyments.
No, but wait. If I'm just listening to the song by itself, I will be like, oh,
Yeah. It's like,
my
ouch.
life is so great.
Yikes. Mhm.
Yeah, I get it.
What was I made for a gospel version?
That's true.
Y'all
Y'all are so loud.
Oh, enjoyment.
Since we don't know anything, y'all, please tell us what your favorite
And don't
album
be
was.
mean about it.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, tell us what your favorite
Unless
album
you want to.
was.
Come on.
Um,
Don't let them do this.
Dang, I feel like I'm forgetting
It's
something
entertaining
big.
for me.
There's
to
no
read
music,
comments.
period.
Any other music, Hadassah? Can you think of any?
You keep putting her on the spot.
Just asking a question. Damn.
Hadassah, do you listen to music?
Hadassah, you listen to music?
Twice had a new single.
That's true.
Pretty sure. I think it was a Japanese one.
Yeah, they did. That song eats.
Wait, Hadassah,
I was suffering all this summer, so I wasn't really paying
Hadassah,
attention to anything.
How was the Ed Sheeran concert?
Okay, well, if we are moving into concerts,
Let's go ahead.
Okay.
if we're counting like from May, I guess since the last time we recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the Ed Sheeran concert and I went to the Young the Giant concert. That's it this summer. Nothing crazy. They were both really good though. So
Ed Sheeran was
job,
good.
Ed.
Okay, now hold on a minute now. I'm gonna have to fight with Hadassah. Now let's not act like Ed ain't got some bops underneath his belt.
Yeah,
now.
like,
we're not just finna stunt on him. You can say, you know.
Like, what do you say it like he was like shitting on the stage or something?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, some of them singles do eat.
Like,
you know,
he does have songs that did go triple
How-
platinum.
I
okay.
mess with a little Galway girl. That song be hitting.
Go away.
Like that little guitar fiddle stroll.
Yeah, it is kind of good.
It sounds like that Pink Panther song on the
yeah.
Barbie soundtrack.
I've been listening to Ed Sheeran since I was literally like in the 6th grade. So
That's
No,
what I'm
literally.
saying. That's the last time I listened to Ed Sheeran. So I'm like curious, how long was this concert?
Shia, he has
was
like
long.
6 albums.
That's what
Do
I'm
you
saying.
think artists stop making music when you stop listening?
Yes. Once the world revolves around me. Once I'm no longer listening, they don't exist.
Hold on,
anymore.
what you said, Hadassah?
I said it was the Mathematics tour. It was like eras, but like, you know, Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was performing stuff
Era's
on the
Eddie's
first one.
version.
Okay, I can
Shut up.
I can get down with that. Castle on a Hill is a banger. I love
That's
that
what I'm
song.
saying. He got some bobs. He got some bobs.
Me and Icy Fire, we're like this. We are literally like this.
I
like
love that
these.
song. Okay, so are we moving to the...
Concerts?
Yeah, we're moving to the concerts.
Dance hard, laugh,
We
light,
did.
turn the music up now.
Go to see the big time Rush concert. Now, wait a minute. If you have been here before, you know in our boy bands episode, we talked about Big Time Rush a little bit. And we mentioned that we were going to the concert. Then it looked like we weren't going to the concert, and we managed to make it to the concert. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I was a little depressed when it ended because I was like, oh, yay, we get to go back home now.
Cool.
Yay.
Yeah, that post-concert depression be hitting.
It
hard.
hit
Mhm.
bad. But
I
that
was hoarse for 3 days afterwards.
I had a bunch of fun. The boys still got it.
Yeah,
and I think that's the thing that surprises a lot of people. Is like it was genuinely good.
Yeah.
You know, usually people when they come back, somebody can't dance, somebody can't sing.
They're just kind of like sitting on
they
stage
out of
talking.
breath. They out of breath.
Aren't they like 40?
No, Kamal, they are not.
40 is crazy.
40 is really great.
Like, they were,
Kamal,
like,
if they're
in their
40,
20s,
then
like-
you're like 57.
Ooh.
Yes.
If age moves that quickly.
Yes.
But yeah, they were eating it up, and the Max was really good too. We got to see Max.
Oh, yeah,
too.
Max was there, yeah.
That was really good.
Mhm.
It just, I think it was very nostalgic because
Max performed some songs from Rags,
Yeah.
and I ate it up.
We were eating it up, but then the crowd was full of people like under the age of
Right,
18.
somebody right in front of us looked up what Rags
They literally had to
was.
look up what Rags was sitting
Yeah, I
directly in front of us
died.
while he was performing.
I died
Because there was like people like screaming the lyrics to the Rags songs, and then like most of the crowd was just like sitting there, just like,
who is this? What is Rags?
which is crazy. Because how do you know who Big Time Rush is?
But not
Rags.
But
Because they
there
were
was
on TV at the same time.
There was a bunch of young people in that crowd. I was like,
confused.
this is before your time. I turned into a boomer real quick. What
maybe
you know about
because
this?
like their new music, like
Their new
attracts
music is
a
not
y-
kid-friendly,
younger
though.
crowd. I don't know, man.
I think it's just because they went with people who did know Big Time Rush back then. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't know,
But
but
maybe like their
just-
parents like were like putting out like, oh, look at this show that's on
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
I mean, TV didn't stop. Like,
It did.
They could still watch
No,
it.
it stopped. It's gone.
I honestly
but
don't know
to
where
be
you can
honest,
watch
I
Rags.
feel like
You
no,
can't watch
you
Rags
can't watch
anywhere.
Rags because it's sung with copyright.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like,
it's not streaming
no,
it's just like
anymore.
how you can't listen to Me and You Against the World on Spotify. 'cause
Yeah,
of copyright.
exactly.
That's
yeah.
probably
But-
why they didn't know what Rags was. Because if you didn't
Yeah.
watch it on TV,
It was gone.
Yeah.
But like
No.
I don't know who has cable like that, and two, I know that whenever I had cable, Teen Nick was the only place where Big Time
It
Rush
was-
played, and Teen Nick was like an extra channel you had to pay for.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Yeah.
who's paying
Big
all the
Time
extra
Rush
to see
is on
Teen Nick.
Netflix, fully, all of it.
No, it's
No,
not.
only one season's
No,
on
it's
Netflix.
not.
It's on Netflix.
Last time I went to check, I went to watch it after we left that concert, and it was only the movie was on Netflix.
No,
not even
because
the
it's on
first
Paramount
season.
Plus now, but not even all the seasons.
Yeah,
are.
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
Like
It's
two
not
seasons,
on Netflix anymore. Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, I watched it on
which is
Netflix.
crazy. Because where is the rest of it?
We're coming from you, Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
We're
Paramount Plus. I
I
have
thought you were about
permanent
to say
beef with.
something else.
Anyway,
You kind of did.
I almost
Build
did.
up to you
I will say my
Okay.
favorite part of that concert though was during Boyfriend they like came out into the crowd and
That
like
was
No,
not
that's
interacted.
windows
boyfriend.
down.
It was
That was windows down.
Yeah.
Okay.
They came out
Shia
into
was
the crowd
heavily
to like
intoxicated.
go back to
Anyways.
the people like we were in an amphitheater to like go back to the people standing in like the back of the amphitheater because they're
And-
only interacting with people in the front, and they came over like right where we were sitting,
And
Shia
y'all-
was there 1 second and then not the
Let's say Logan came over to our section.
he came over to you
And
He came to
he
Shia
came to me
personally.
personally, and I was like, "That's my boy. I must go get him."
And,
so I
yeah.
ran. I went. I
And
left.
the way that the spotlight was hitting him.
And then after that, you couldn't find any of us because we all ran
Yep.
to go see all of our boys.
Yep, we were just gone like rats.
So, you know,
Yeah, someone
Like
put their
scurrying
phone on.
rats.
Someone put their phone on my head to get a picture of Logan.
Yeah.
So
and
if that person's out there
dessert.
right now and they're listening, all right, that was a little crazy.
had-
I hope it was a good picture though.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot
It
of
was
fun.
fun.
We thank you, Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
And Shia went to the
I-
Mother of Mothers, I think.
Yeah. I go to concerts all the time. I love concerts. I'll spend my last 2 pennies on
I know,
a
for
concert
real.
tickets.
Yeah.
I love concerts so much. I saw Beyonce. Enough said. Enough said. Like number one thing.
Sorry, wrong button.
Don't press the buttons no more. Turn the soundboard off. That was your one
I
time.
thought I was on a quad.
Crazy. Yeah, no, it was literally incredible. My only gripe is that Mercedes-Benz is a nasty, gross stadium.
Yeah.
And
too
it's
big.
real bad, and it's too big, and I hate it. But I get it. That's the only place that Beyonce could possibly fit. But I will say, I went night 1, right? She was in Atlanta for 3 nights.
Beyonce, you in trouble.
And I went night 1. First of all, we won the mute challenge. If you're on TikTok or anything, you know. Look around, everybody on mute. We won. We were silent. Crickets. Like, I think I heard one woo, and literally, I took a video, and the girl in front of me, when somebody wooed, she turned around like this, like her neck snapped.
They was quick.
But we did it. We did it good. But night 3 in Atlanta, she performed bonus songs.
Yeah.
She performed Drunken Love,
Ooh.
All Up in Your Mind, and Thick. All 3 songs not on the set list, but she performed them specially for Atlanta Night 3. And I would just like to address this personally to Beyonce. What the fuck? Why would you do that to me? Who changes the set list in between cities? Like, you were in the same city and you want to change the set list the last night. That don't make no
Yeah.
sense to me.
My-
I waited in that line.
You need to leave.
I waited in that line for 45 minutes in the blazing Georgia heat. I was sweating. It was awful. Mercedes-Benz is a gross stadium, but I was like, I'm gonna do it for Mother Beyonce. And you don't even want to give me the full set list.
It's a little sad in here.
Why? But other than that, it was incredible.
I was gonna say, Hadassah, did you mention that you went to the Taylor Swift concert too?
No, only because that was like not
was, like,
really summer,
April.
like-
It was.
Yeah.
My bad. I can't tell
Because
time.
remember whenever we went to go get on the train and it was
It was-
Yes, the Walking Dead version of the Swifties on the train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was terrifying. I
Mm.
was
Oh,
scared.
okay.
I'm
Actually,
so sorry,
Patrick-
Hadassah, but that train car is full of very scary looking white women.
Yeah, I still had a good time though.
Who else did I see this summer? I saw Paramore.
You don't want to mention that?
Fucking incredible, bro. It was my first concert that I've ever been in the pit for. And let me tell you, that's an experience,
Yeah.
man. That's an experience. Insane. I don't know if it's for me ever again, but
Yeah.
it was fun. It was fun. I did have a really good time. I took my brother. It was his very first concert ever. It was a lot of fun. They did perform Misery Business. And they like take fans up on the stage too. And the girl who got up on stage at my night, she was killing it, eating it up. I had the time of my life. Oh my god. Yeah, and I see the Jonas Brothers in October. So like, can't speak. If you're at a concert in Atlanta, I'm probably also there.
Crazy. Now they're gonna try and come find you.
That's okay.
So that was really it for our concerts.
Kamal, you see any
right?
concerts? I feel like Kamal doesn't go outside.
He does.
The concerts I went to are either with you guys or Christopher.
The ones we dragged him to.
Yeah, he went to Big Time Rush, and he was just standing there like
No,
He
for
lived
real.
it big time.
I was the driver.
Yeah.
But when they played my songs, the theme song, Boyfriend, and Woohoo,
Windows down, you mean?
Nah,
Woohoo is
Woohoo.
crazy.
No.
It's called Woohoo.
It's not though.
Woohoo.
Like the
Exactly.
Sims.
It's
Woohoo.
called Woohoo.
Anywho,
They played those
shut
two
up.
songs?
I just realized what you said. No, we're skipping over that because of what Anicia just said. So that was it for our concerts. I guess what's next that we have the least amount of stuff to talk about? Is it games or TV shows? Did y'all watch TV in 20? Oh,
Well, did anything come out over the summer?
yes.
TV show wise?
The new
Yes.
season of The Bear is about all I
The
watch.
Bear dropped. I actually had a whole.
Are we
little
talking about
list.
new shows or like new seasons for shows?
New seasons is fine too.
Oh yeah, I watched the new season of The Bear. Incredible. Hadassah just started watching The Bear. Are you on season 2 yet?
Yes, I am. It's so good.
Oh my god, it's so good. Jeremy Allen White's.
He
Yeah,
just
that
looks
is-
like the flushed away version of Aaron Taylor Johnson. Think about it.
That is extremely accurate.
That
Yeah.
was so rude, actually.
Yeah.
Vanessa, you have no room to talk. You've said crazier stuff
I'm gonna
than
go
me.
ahead and let that be
Someone
out the
called
cut.
him the working man's Timothy Chalamet.
I can see that.
I mean, yeah, I could see him looking like Timothy
Right.
Chalamet if he wasn't European.
Yeah, that's like he's
Timothy
like blue collar.
Chalamet is European.
What is going
What are you
on?
talking
That's what I'm
about?
saying. If Timothy Chalamet wasn't European.
Oh, if he's
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like blue collar Timothy Chalamet.
Anywho,
Anyways,
a
The
bunch
Bear
of
is very
things
good.
kind of came out. Y'all, TV for
I
me.
don't watch TV.
I really, I swear, I think.
Summer is pretty.
The summer I turned pretty. Ooh, that shit was bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The girlies, I know y'all love it. I know y'all love it, and I really tried to give it all the chances I could. But every first of all, Belly, messy. How are you going after brothers? Brothers. They're related. They live in the same home. Their mother just the bucket. And you're like, I don't know which one I want to kiss more. Like, she's playing
They're,
with
like,
both of these
mourning her
boys.
death, and she's like, "Hey guys."
Literally.
Yeah, this season, I couldn't finish the season personally because it got too cheesy, too
It
bad.
got too. It's too much. Are you Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah?
Speaking
I'm team. Honestly, neither of them.
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
Oh,
because like I remember when the books came out, and I was like, I know
They
what
were-
genre of people this book is made for, and I was just
there
gonna keep
was
it to
books.
myself.
There was books.
There
I
was,
forgot
yeah,
about
it's
that.
from the author of To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Yep, you're
Um,
right.
Which surprisingly, those movies were
They were better.
So I don't know what happened with
Good.
the show.
Yeah.
Those are good. Those
Yeah.
ones are good.
But yeah, the summer I turned pretty. I can't do it, man.
It probably should have just been a movie instead of a TV show.
I get it though why they wanted to do a movie. They wanted to do like the slow burn type thing. First of all, I need to know
you
their
could do
budget.
a slow burn, but not have your characters be
It's Amazon
insufferable.
Prime.
I need to know their budget for soundtrack though, because the way they had every
Beyonce.
major song
They had
in there,
Beyonce on it.
like
Yes.
whoa, what?
Like,
All the Taylor Swift, the Taylor versions before they came out.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to her music
Like,
files.
literally, I'm like, who do you know?
They say, "Give me that." Oh,
They
yeah,
have a
that
thumb
is
drive
kind
in
of
her
crazy.
laptop. Like,
Mm-hmm.
That's kinda crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to all the summer I turned pretty stands out there, but like, damn, that show is not good.
Heartstopper
wish-
didn't come out this summer, did it?
Heartstopper new season did, yeah. I don't watch Heartstopper. It's been on my list for a minute though.
I want to, but I get really bad secondhand embarrassment from stuff usually set in high school or middle school. So if I
That's
watch it,
fair.
it will physically
That's
kill
fair.
me.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, those days of high school TV shows are over for me. I think
can't do
I've reached my limit of high school television I will consume.
You know what major show ended this summer though?
Uh-oh.
Riverdale.
That's
It
true.
ended?
Yeah, it's done.
That is
the
true.
series finale came out this summer, and
Y'all-
you'll never guess what they did.
Everybody dies.
If only.
That might have been better.
if only.
Let's just say there is a quadruple couple made of the main 4 characters.
So instead
Yeah.
of getting any, like, it just like,
Any
you know,
closure
choosing,
and nothing. No,
they were
no.
like, all of y'all dates.
Yeah, which,
Everybody.
You know, because they can never pick.
And then
who's
just like
going
an
to pick who.
asteroid hit the football field, and then like aliens come
Everybody
out.
dies.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
You know, and we can badmouth talk about Riverdale all the time, but
Did they not
it
have
did.
superpowers at one point?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But it lasted.
There was also
you know?
a war
Yeah.
in the
What?
football
They went back
field.
in time.
A high school war?
No,
No,
like a real
World
war.
War II.
We're not here to discuss the plot of Riverdale. We are just gonna say
That would take a whole nother episode.
it would, but
really
it has
would.
ended, and it lived a long time. It lived a very
Like,
long time.
Now that I think, Riverdale was on for like the entirety of me being in middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And halfway through me being in
Yep.
college.
She survived the CW collapse.
That
Yep.
is one of the longest running CW shows, along with Supernatural.
I want to know who has been watching every season. Like, who has been tuned in actively
Every
season
some
after
of
season.
y'all might have watched it at some point you do just start to watch the show because it's ridiculous, and I
Yeah.
will give people that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuck
did it
here
before.
now. I gotta watch it to the
I've
end.
done it
was like
before.
me with Supernatural. I was like, I
Yeah.
have to watch this last episode, even though I know it's gonna hurt a lot.
I was like, there's no point in me stopping halfway through Supernatural. We might as well just watch this all the
Let
way.
me watch this
today.
boo boo ass show.
So that was, I don't know, there was a bunch of stuff
Kamal,
that came
did you
out.
watch fucking Secret Invasion?
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I did.
That does sound good.
It wasn't horrible. Like it got like I think the lowest ratings out of any
It did.
Marvel project ever.
It did.
I'm not
More than
arguing
Agents
with
of
it.
Shield.
Huh?
Ooh,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
they gonna kill you
Agents
for
of
that.
Shield was great.
No, not Agents of Shield. The one that like came right after.
Inhumans.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think they count that as an MCU project.
Yeah,
anymore.
I was like, you said Agents of
No,
S.H.I.E.L.D. and
it-
they're finna airstrike your house.
No,
People don't play
I'm
I'm sorry, I
about
didn't
that.
mean that one. I didn't mean that one. I'm sorry.
Technically, those ABC Marvel shows aren't
In the MCU,
Canon?
yeah.
certainly.
Because they suck.
But yeah, no, it was like it just felt like it was useless. Like it felt like there was supposed to be so much happening in it, and it was so super isolated and so uneventful. Like it's about Skrulls, they shapeshift, take over.
Yeah.
There's so many routes you can go with for how they could really like wreak some havoc in the MCU.
Yeah.
And it was kind of just like Nick Fury's gonna handle it.
Get
And
that
that
black
was it.
man on that.
Yeah, like it was basically a personal beef between some of the Skrulls and Nick Fury. The whole
Crazy.
series.
It sounds like they just made it for like filler for their next Marvel movie that's about to come out.
Yeah.
Just like to tide people over.
Pretty much, yeah. It feels like they're putting out stuff not because they like feel like it's good stories and they want to put it out. It's like, oh, we've gone 3 months without a project. We need
Yeah.
something to come out.
It definitely feels that with Marvel. I think with like probably after Captain America Winter Soldiers when they're just like, well, we got to make another one.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's getting to the point where I've got, this summer especially, I got a little bit of superhero fatigue. Like, I just
Yeah.
wasn't interested in any of
There was
that
a
stuff.
bunch of
usually
superhero movies.
I'll watch a movie it's just like have fun because I'm not too critical about movies, but I was like, I don't
really
want to
don't
watch
wanna,
all these
yeah.
superhero
They
movies.
didn't, yeah.
Because
the
like
superhero
nobody
movies
even
came
talked
out.
about Blue Beetle.
I wanted to go see. Leave it on the playground. I want to go
I
see
haven't
Blue
seen it
Beetle. Yeah, really school is kicking my butt, so it's gonna be a minute before I see anything else. But
I don't wanted to see it just because of the trailer, the song in the trailer. I was like,
yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
You kind of did that.
yeah, the trailer was really good. But yeah, I don't know. I think superhero fatigue is real, but there was a bunch of superhero stuff that came out.
Flash, Blue Beetle.
The Superman animated series came
Right,
out
yeah,
too.
yeah.
There was a bunch of superhero stuff, and
Also, nobody talked about the Flash.
we'll get to that because I think Kamal saw it.
If y'all want me to talk about that,
Shut
I
up.
think you should.
We have to talk about everything though. We have to talk about everything. But yeah, I think superhero fatigue is real. It's yeah.
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 Like we can chill
I
out a
heard
little
that
bit.
Superman show is good. Though.
That's what people are saying, and that's fair.
That's 'cause
Unfortunately,
it's
I hate
animated
Superman,
and not
so
Marvel.
Yeah.
I won't be watching it.
What
Superman
beef do you have with
sucks.
Superman?
Everything.
Don't go. No.
Let's not open that can.
Hadassah, honey, did you watch anything over the summer?
It was a little crazy, but okay.
I watched the new season, a new like updated version of Futurama came out.
That's
Mhm.
true.
I have not gotten to that yet though. I'm on like season 8. But it's been good. Of course, that did not come out.
It did.
Yeah.
It did come out.
Or
this
did it come
summer.
out like a
I
couple
feel
weeks
like-
ago?
I feel like season 8 where I am has.
Oh, season eight.
Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
I haven't watched the new season yet either because I'm waiting for it to all get finished and then I'm gonna binge watch it. But
Yeah,
I did rewatch
I heard
all of it too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I love Futurama, so we'll see. But yeah, I didn't really watch a lot of new stuff. I feel like most of it was just
You know what I did start watching this summer that didn't come out this summer, but was
okay.
very good and everyone should watch is Ted Lasso.
I love
I missed the boat with that one.
Bro, that show
There's
is so good. Jason Sudeikis?
Yeah.
There's a man I kick my feet about in that show. He's so fine.
I love.
Let's not talk. Okay, anyway, yeah. I think it's just into.
But other than the fine men, it's just like a really good show.
They chose some really fine men to go in that show.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
It made me care about football.
At least the writing's actually good on this one.
Leave it alone, okay? Stay in a man's place. Stay back over there. Stay back over the screen,
please.
So I guess that's it for TV shows. We we have a qualified doesn't watch TV apparently, which is fine. You know, we might have to change that a little bit.
Just not TV.
I just rewatched the same sitcoms I've seen 50,000 times.
I watched How to Get Away with Murder. Like I didn't watch anything.
Like, I can't count.
I was watching a lot of SpongeBob.
Yeah, we gonna do a little bit. Maybe we'll do a little bit better if some TV shows come out that we think are, good.
Because I'm gonna wait 2 years later to watch it.
Invincible season 2. I'll be there, front and center.
100%.
Sat seated.
100%.
Sat seated.
I did not watch the Adam Eve episode.
I didn't either, but I do want to watch it.
So that's something that was Invincible related, released this summer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God,
Along with the announcement for the date.
What happened, Hadassah?
Okay, I started that this summer.
Invincible?
And I watched the Adam Eve.
Did you finish the first season of Invincible?
No.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about it
Crazy,
because I want you to finish it.
Yeah, finish that.
That's not.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's one of the best superhero shit that's coming out right now. Like, it's so good.
No, that first you've at least seen the first episode, correct?
Yeah, I've watched like half the first season.
Okay, yeah, that first episode, the
Blew my
ending
mind.
of that first episode,
Blew my mind.
It's so good.
amazing.
Blue Man Group.
Some of the best superhero TV coming out right now.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
Whatever that just was. Okay, so I guess that's it for
TV shows. Yeah,
that's fair. I guess we'll move on to games next because that's what's left before movies. I think okay. Don't kill me, gamers. I think.
Don't kill me, gamers.
I can't believe I have to say that. I think the summer had a pretty good rollout of games, and of course we had our regular schmegular ones like Zelda, Final Fantasy. And those are kind of
Zelda, right? Like people were waiting for that game.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly why I'm saying it's regular schmegular.
Regular schmegular's and like anticipated.
Yeah, like our regular lineup of games that we know are going to drop. Mm-hmm. Not like they're bad, and you always expect them to do good. You can always count on that they'll be good. Diablo came out too. That was a pretty good game. There's a bunch of games that came out, y'all. They was running y'all's pockets. I see in the summertime.
What was that game that blew up on TikTok?
Baldur's Gate.
No, not
that.
Out. I know that. I'm talking about the stupid one where you're just climbing.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about.
Only Up?
You're Only Up.
Yeah.
Only Up has y'all in a chokehold.
Like, every TikTok live was a streamer.
Every TikTok live, every
for
Twitch
84 hours
stream.
straight.
Y'all, that game had y'all in a chokehold, and I have to agree.
It was kind of diabolical.
I think but I get it because it's like,
why is this game beating y'all so bad?
Yeah, it was very getting over it, and it got you. It got y'all.
Yeah, really bad.
Them live streams were filled with people, so I have to say, I was about to jump on the wave real quick.
People screaming and yelling because they felt, oh my god.
Yes, it was deep. And I'm gonna give y'all flowers. Go ahead and take that. But another TikTok, I don't even know what you call this, revolution that is happening in the game world is Baldur's Gate 3. And I do have to say, I love giving flowers when flowers are due, and flowers are due here. Yeah. It's a pretty solid game, I'm not gonna lie. There's always a game where you're just like, who's gonna win Game of the Year? And the other time that this happened was Elden Ring. Yeah. And now it's Baldur's Gate. This game is pretty fantastic.
It's probably between Baldur's Gate and the Zelda game that came out.
Probably.
My only thing with it winning Game of the Year is do PC games count that often?
Oh, that's true.
Now they are releasing Baldur's Gate on console.
They are,
but it's in September and it's not cross-play. So
That's
console
true.
players can only play with console.
Even without the cross-play, even just doing it by yourself, going through the amount of content that is in the game, the amount of gameplay mechanics that are in there,
the amount of romance.
That's what I was about to say. They brought that back, and I love me
That's
multiple romance options in a fantasy game. I'm not gonna hold
romance
you.
with air quotes. Sometimes it's just crazy.
There's sometimes
there's no love involved.
And that's what I'm saying. saying. We need to bring that back, the whole romance option, because a lot of these games nowadays, you can't
Just
romance
fighting, just
nobody.
fighting.
I don't really care that much if I can't romance nobody. Let
Should
me
I
just
get
start
Baldur's
here.
Gate? I didn't know there was romance.
No, what I'm telling you, that game is phenomenal for multiple reasons.
Do I need to play the 1 and the 2?
Also, the character.
No.
I always want to make sure this is a good thing in games. The character customization.
Yes, yes. Not even just that, but the characters in the games themselves aren't stiff. They sound real. The voice actors did their thing, so thank y'all to y'all. But it's just all around.
The music is fucking amazing.
All around, it is a good game, and I think
I'm gonna have to hop on
finally,
that
yeah,
train.
that's what I'm saying. And
Not on your MacBook because it might blow up.
yeah, not the MacBook.
I'm probably on.
But we just I have to give flowers when flowers are due. If I'm the designated game person, I guess, of this group.
Games.
But
The
yeah,
game design maybe.
flowers are due for Baldur's Gate 3. Take that as you will. Buy the game. Don't buy the game. Watch people play it. Even watching people play is fun. And I very rarely watch people play games if I do not know who they are. But I can sit and watch people play Baldur's Gate 3, no matter who they are. So that was enjoyable. Mortal Kombat is dropping this month, but the trailers have been fantastic.
It's this month?
I want to buy Mortal Kombat, and I don't even have a PlayStation. So we'll just see how that goes.
We're just gonna go to Kamal's house.
Yeah. No,
Well,
just
if
steal
that
his
means
PlayStation
you,
again.
Whoa. If you're buying the game, by all means, please use
You
my
probably don't have
PlayStation.
You probably don't have enough storage for that game.
I have an
It's like-
extended hard drive, though.
Oh, okay, it's like 100 gigabytes. I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of story, I'm guessing, but that is dropping. And you know, Mortal
How many
Kombat is
controllers do you
Mortal
have,
Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat is Mortal Kombat, so
You good?
you can always expect that, I think.
Oh.
But I think games had a pretty good year. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy came out too. There
That
was a
didn't come
couple
out
of
this
things. Whatever we count as this summer. It came out in May.
It
Look
came
at
out
that.
in April, didn't it?
No, it came out in May.
No, it came out earlier than May.
Okay, well, whatever. I don't care for real. So that all happened, and there's a couple of more games that will be dropping soon that look dope. I can't remember their names, but there was some on TikTok. Anywho, but yeah, games had a pretty good summer. Oh, a couple of games had a good summer, I'm guessing. The only ones that I mentioned are the ones that I know that were good. So yeah, take that as you want. Kind of what we expected. But yeah, if there's a main takeaway from this is get Baldur's Gate 3 and
It's a little
stream.
pricey, but
It's a little pricey, but
Is it
hey,
like
you
more
gotta.
than
It's
games
like
usually go for 60? Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
it's like
60.
60. That's weird.
And it's on Steam, so you can download it whenever. But you know,
I might wait till it
sometimes
comes to
content.
console, because
Oh, okay.
so I can.
All the people you know play on PC, though.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about y'all.
Oh, all right. So, and to hit, does anybody else have anything to say about games? Actually, let me ask the room.
Go gamers!
Stardew Valley.
Oh, I got Disney Dreamlight Valley.
I've been playing Disney
so
Dreamlight Valley too.
fun.
It's so much fun.
Oh my god.
It's so much fun. Like I just like going around talking to Goofy and
And you
shit.
get to, like, Goofy's my best friend right now! You get to go, like, make recipes and fish.
Hadassah, you would really like Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's so very cozy and cute.
This is
Really?
crazy.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's
So
co-op.
the
You wanna play together?
the big kicker of this episode, probably the most we'll have to talk about, that being hella loud, that we probably don't have time for because Shy has to go in a little bit, is the movies. The movies. We go to your little rendition.
We go to this place.
For love, we come here to feel the heroes are the best of us, and sound I can feel, and
You're gonna get a cease and desist
Because in this place, they are.
no, because here they are AMC theaters.
Yo, that was the first time I heard that was when I went to them to go see Barbie, and Shia said it bar for bar. She didn't miss a word. I think she enjoyed that more than she enjoyed the movie. I was like, Shia, please.
Nah, it's understand. So, Day is a Regal person.
I'm not a Regal. We get $9 tickets, y'all. And you would be a Regal too if it was cheap.
Nope.
That's just
I'd rather
Kamal
be
paying
broke.
a
Rather be
pass,
broke.
whatever he is.
But the Regal movie intro is the
It's
worst
No,
thing
it's
I have
shit.
ever seen in
They're
my life.
changing it
God.
apparently. They're
It's
Yeah.
so bad.
It makes me want to
I
leave
love
the
Nicole
movie.
Kidman's video.
Yep.
They're
The
changing
Regal
it.
one?
Yes.
Oh my
That's not what we're here for. What we are here for is to talk about these
We
movies.
come to this place.
So which one do we want to start with? What came out first? Was it
Little
Guardians of
Mermaid.
the
It
Galaxy?
was Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Little Mermaid.
no,
When
was
was
it Guardians
that,
of the
though?
Galaxy?
Little Mermaid was before
Here we
the
go.
summer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, that was May.
That's what we were saying came out before. Because it was the earliest thing that came
Well,
out.
since we last recorded,
Okay,
May.
yeah, because while you guys were seeing that, I was seeing Fast X, and that's like the same time. Okay.
Well, hold on, no, because I think we're
was
lying.
it, was
No,
it very
we're lying.
ridiculous? Or was
Fast
it just
X?
like about Jesus for some reason?
Ooh.
No,
Jesus.
it was
No,
it was
because like
less-
at some
less
point
Jesus.
they like, he was like, and I love God. It's like,
Well, yeah, because he's
Okay,
he's very
cool.
religion family, but it was more so. We watched the movie to see Jason Momoa be a very passionate and exciting villain that just caused chaos the whole movie for no reason,
Okay.
and that's the only reason
I love
watched
watching that
movie.
man.
I like Jason Momoa.
Only
Mimosa? Anyway, wait, hold on, y'all. We're starting out of order. Are we going in order? Or are we going
We can
out
go
of
in order.
yeah.
I
'Cause
just
the-
have a list of stuff I've seen from AMC.
Because apparently the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out before all of this stuff that we're talking about.
Oh yeah, because it was a
That came out in
for
May.
Ant-Man.
Yes. So there was Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm sure it was good though.
I liked it.
So
It
good.
They brought
It-
back Gamora.
it kind of
Good.
made
That movie was great.
It was.
I mean,
great.
I'm sure it is because all the Guardians movies have been great.
But
Yeah.
like I was, I was a little bit tearing up. I was like, oh, my cousin, where I want to go see with my cousin. She's very emotional. She was over there sobbing. I was like, oh my god, I get it though, because I was trying to cry too. Stop hurting these animals, bro. Point of the movie, just chill out. Y'all doing a little bit too much. But that was the first, I think, Marvel movie that was pulling on my heartstrings, not because I love the characters, but because of what was actually going on. I think. It's still, you crying because Peter Parker turned into dust is one thing, but
That was- I get it. I was like,
you crying because everybody dying or whatever it is. But I think Guardians of the Galaxy was the first one where I was just sitting watching the movie. I was like, oh, that is so great. That's so nice that we get to see this in 4K. Oh my god. But other than that, I really enjoyed the movie. I think it ended well. A lot of trilogies don't end well. I think this one did. Let them folks go. Let them be who they are.
Oh,
Let
so
them
this
leave.
is it. This is it for them.
This is it for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I will say
The team.
it's it for this variation of them at least.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because that's one of the things with these team characters. They're based on characters that rotate their roster all the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I think this main trilogy, they're
Yeah.
done with that. Crew.
Which, they've been here for a little good time. Let them
the first movie came out in
leave.
like 2016.
Yeah, something like
something
that.
like a while ago.
Yeah. So yeah,
'Cause
I
back
enjoyed
then
it.
everyone hated the Guardians of the Galaxy. 'Cause
True.
They're
Yeah.
like, who the fuck are they?
But then they heard the soundtrack. They're like,
Yeah.
You can escape. Come and get your love.
I don't
After that
know
movie
why I
dropped.
haven't seen it yet. Like it's on
uh,
Disney Plus and all that good
is.
stuff.
I
I
don't
just
know what you're doing.
I'm just slacking.
Okay, so then we got Fast X, and according to Kamal, Jason you almost made me say Samosa. Stop. He was in that movie. He's fine.
Let that be the title of the episode, Jason Momoa.
Okay, back to the movie.
was
Yes.
this the one where they found Gal Gadot in a submarine, or was that a different one?
Stop talking, Alicia.
Gal Gadot in a submarine's also a good choice.
No comment.
So
Wait, did they use my pun at all? Fast 10.
All right, so next movie.
So wait. Next movie that's up next in
When
chronological
did John
order.
Wick come out? Or did I just see that super late?
You probably just saw that
You
super
saw that
late.
late as hell,
It's
bro.
on I saw it in May list, so
Oh, yeah.
You saw that later.
So next
You
we
probably saw
got
the last week it was in the theater.
yeah.
probably yeah.
We got The Little Mermaid.
Oh.
I ate it down. I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the little changes that were made. Usually changes to a movie that already exists is kind of booty cheeks, but this one wasn't bad. This one was really good. I enjoyed the chemistry between the characters. This is my favorite live action Disney princess movie
Oh,
that
for
has
sure.
been released
Yeah.
so far.
What are the other ones other than Cinderella?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah,
Mulan.
Aladdin. Mulan.
because they just did a different fucking story.
Yeah,
They really did.
I feel like we should get one.
Yeah, no. The Little Mermaid was great. I will say, like, in general, I'm just like not a big fan of live action remakes. I think
Yeah.
they're like I found myself getting a little bored through it, and not because the movie was boring. It's just because like
You
I
adapted this from a cartoon.
right. I
like-
very much know the story, and it's one that's been told 1,000 times and time and time and time again. The changes they made did make it more interesting, where like it captured my attention again. But where we're just going around the plot, like, oh yeah, this is where she loses her voice, and this is
It's
where
like because
she.
you know where it's going.
Yeah,
you're
it's like I
okay.
can't really be excited about it, I guess.
Only downside, there is Aquafina there.
There is Aquafina. She is there.
Y'all crazy. But
Yeah, I enjoy the soundtrack though. Like you're always gonna get me with
Yeah.
some good ass music. That's gonna get me every
the
time.
vocals were definitely.
Oh yeah,
even.
Halle Bailey.
Yeah.
She's such a good Ariel. Like she was
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
It's
as
literally
Ariel.
Hadassah.
Oh.
What?
What?
See, I
I'm
was,
just saying because of the hair.
I was-
because
I
when
was
this came out,
waiting-
Hadassah's hair looks like that.
I was waiting for Hadassah to come in and say something problematic. So
Oh wait.
I literally am making my hair look more like hers right now though, because I have ginger. I'm doing ginger boho braids.
Mm-hmm.
We thought
you're
she was
literally her.
saying that.
No.
Okay. So Hadassah, do you have anything to say about what we said so far?
The Little Mermaid.
Y'all piss me off. What, Hadassah, do you have anything to say about the movies we talked about so far?
No, I'll go ahead and say right now the only summer movies I saw that came out were Guardians, where I talked about, and then Barbie, and then the like Disney animated movie. I forgot what it was called.
Elemental?
Elemental.
you still didn't see Spider-Verse?
The way that's what's next. Y'all gotta get on y'all Zoom now. Hold on.
I was in the middle of
I-
fucking Nowheresville with no car. I had no way to see
I
any
don't
movie that I wanted
care.
to see.
Those sound like excuses to me.
Come on, I'm
Spider-Man
gonna
would
kill
figure
you.
it out.
So on to Across the Spider-Verse, y'all.
It's what is there
Now,
to
you
say?
know what?
Like
I was there the night before, like it opened, whatever you call that, and the amount of people that got mad when they saw the to be continued, they got a lot of y'all folks got up. They said, wait,
No,
like
bro.
they literally were like, huh? They were
Because-
like,
No, because I would have threw up a little bit.
no, I was sitting there and I like in my back of my head I was just like, damn, this movie is a little bit long.
Yeah,
but
when they
I
gonna
was
wrap
in
this
it.
up?
But I was in it. I was like, damn, all right, we've been here for a minute, but I feel good. And then in the middle of nowhere, to be to continue. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
folks
See, like,
forgot
I
that this
kept-
was the
That's
part
my
3.
thing. I kept seeing people react like that. And I'm like, do y'all not know about movies before you go see them?
No, but that's the thing
And
though.
I knew it. Like I knew that. But
It's
like
because the
I
movie's so
completely
long,
you
forget.
forget.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of people are going just to see. They see Spider-Man, they're like Spider-Man, and then that's all it takes.
Imagine a kid going in.
like
Yeah.
it doesn't even take a trailer for them. Some people just go and see a Spider-Man movie, which I totally get. But the amount of folks out there were just in there like, huh? I just never seen so much
I
confusion
wasn't
in a
confused.
movie theater before.
I was shocked. Like it like took me so off guard. And again, I knew there was gonna be a part 2. Like I knew all of this in the back of my mind, but none of it was registering
Yeah.
until I saw
you
that
get
to
caught
be
up.
continued.
You get
I was
caught up.
very
Isn't
caught
it
up.
like 2.5 hours long?
Yeah, it's a long movie. And
Yeah.
again, I was like, this movie kind of long.
Again,
This
imagine
movie
a
might be
kid
long.
going to watch this 2.5 hour movie. Just like, Mom,
I
can
will
we
say
leave?
that's not a kids movie.
Yeah.
Like the way
There was a lot of
the
heartfelt
story,
moments, yeah.
the visuals, like everything
the
about
visuals,
it.
yeah.
Like I couldn't imagine being like 8 years old and comprehending that movie.
I mean, you
That's
probably
not-
wouldn't because it's 2.5 hours
Right,
long.
there's
You
just
get to like
so
an
much
hour
going
and you're just
on.
like, Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people just like Spider-Man.
That's my
Spider-Man.
thing with animated
Spider-Man.
movies.
Spider-Man.
Everyone just sees them
Assumes
as,
that
oh,
they're for kids.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Spider-Verse is so different because their animation style
Mm-hmm.
is convoluted. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's all
It's
over
hard
the
to
place.
look at
It
if
would
you have
probably
like
confuse
little
a
child eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, I would be like my brain would be melting if I was 8 and watching that shit.
No, yeah.
I will say
When
like
we were watching it, my mom turned to me and was like, "Is this movie 3D?"
Oh my god!
No,
Your mom
it's
was
supposed to
going
look
through
like
it.
that.
I will say just light spoilers because again we have some people here who hasn't seen it yet. But like going in between the different universes, and the way that they're animated
fantastic.
differently, especially like Gwen Stacy's world, like the way that the colors reflected the
Fantastic.
emotions too, and like how they faded and flowed together. It was so beautiful. All of the scenes in
Fantastic.
Gwen Stacy's universe were my favorite to look at because they were just so goddamn beautiful. Like those animators did their thing. Also, like Sony, Disney, pay your animators.
Hobie's
Yeah.
animation.
Oh, Hobie's animation was so
Amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
I saw a
Fantastic.
TikTok
Every part
that
of
was
it being
like,
a different frame rate.
yeah,
Like,
the
Yep.
frame rate, like how he literally is animated in a different frame rate than the rest of the
Yep.
characters to show how he's
but
like
not
an
even just
anarchist.
him, it's the parts of him. His
Yeah, the
guitar,
little
his
colors.
jacket, all
Yep.
that's animated at different
The
frame rates.
words. Fantastic.
It's incredible, yeah.
To the people who made that movie,
You did your thing.
You did it.
Like,
Right,
they
you
all
Take your
paid it
flowers.
Like, I have to ask, are the people that made that movie okay?
Yeah,
I would not be able to look at a computer for the rest of my life.
Literally.
we're real sorry about that.
Great movie though.
Pay your people.
And pay your people,
Pay your
but
people.
you know.
It's so easy to pay people when you're rich.
When you're a multi-billion-dollar company, hey, just like give them a little bit.
Literally.
Yeah,
Also,
that-
don't make them work like 23-hour days. That
Like,
feels-
hey, that's insane.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to do that.
I wouldn't want to do that. So don't make other people.
So good.
I think we should
Alright.
riot in the street.
Ooh. Okay. Well, we'll let you plan that then. You know, I really did enjoy that movie. I always love when the Spider-Man cartoon drops because I think the level of expertise that come out in the animated films shortly after is always good because there are people like, oh, we getting showed up by a Spider-Man movie, and then they start being on their Zoom. It happened after the first one, and I'm kind of excited to see what happens after
For sure. Because, like
There's an animated movie that we'll get to eventually if we get there that came out this summer. That their animation, I think, was influenced by Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I mean,
And it was amazing.
the fact that it already has children, that first movie came in like, what, 2018, 2016?
2018.
The fact that it already has children, people are like, we got to animate our movie like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, the way that they even one up themselves, though, in
Yeah,
this movie, like
literally.
the animation is a tier above the first Spider-Verse, and the animation in the first Spider-Verse was always
amazing.
fantastic. So I'm
Yeah.
like, they are just
amazing.
damn so good at what they do.
Yeah.
All right, what's
So
the
flowers
next
is
one?
flowers.
Flowers.
Hadassah, do you want to talk about Elemental? Okay.
Yeah, I can talk about Elemental.
Tell us.
I will say, like, it's not one that's, like, so crazy that I'll, like, remember it forever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. It was nice. I don't know. I feel like with most, like, Disney or Pixar movies, like, you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So, like, I knew it was gonna be good, and then it was kind of nice to just see how it was, like, not really shying away from talking about, like, what the theme of the movie was. Like, it was pretty,
Yeah.
you know,
Was it
explanatory.
about like interracial couples?
See, here's the thing, though.
It was
No.
a little bit, yeah, about
Yeah.
interracial couples, but it was also a lot about, like, immigration
Yes.
and, like,
Okay.
Yes.
kind of the struggle of, you know, being a second generation.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shia.
You know,
I
growing
feel
up in-
like I would have seen this movie if this hurts my heart to say because like I'm a huge proponent of like go see movies in the theaters. That's how they're meant to be seen. But when the theaters are charging me $20 a ticket, I'm like some of this stuff can go to Disney Plus or go to streaming like directly. Like we had straight to DVD back in the day, and I feel like that's like what straight to
Let me buy this for you
streaming
for
is like.
$5, please.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to pay that
Yeah.
much to go to the movies and see a movie that I don't know if I'm gonna like or not.
Because what if I pay $20, pay for parking,
Yeah.
maybe buy a little thing of popcorn for $10, and then I hate the movie?
Right. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be real sad. But
I
I'm
might blow
glad
up
that
the
it was
theater.
good though. The trailers look pretty good.
And the bits and pieces I saw on TikTok.com also look really good.
TikTok.com.
So
The bits and
sorry.
pieces from the lives
Yeah.
of the full movies
So
on TikTok.com.
Sorry.
No, but I feel like it's okay to just have like a nice movie. Like not every movie has to be a groundbreaking
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
at all.
Because if it is, then every movie is just boring because every movie
It's the
Yes,
same.
we need the
The
cute
same.
Yeah.
little hinky dinky
Kids
movies to
do
come
need
back
movies.
bad. We need
No,
that to
just
come
me.
back bad. Kamal probably not want to talk about it, but the next
Boom!
movie is The Flash, and you know,
I want to talk about the Bob movie.
So, The Flash.
Mhm.
It happened.
Mhm.
We knew it was happening.
Mhm.
We didn't want it to happen.
Mm-mm.
Not after they told us what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But, so it was a okay superhero movie just to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you sure?
it could keep you entertained.
Visually?
Like, it wasn't
flashing
like,
light.
yeah, like you weren't gonna be bored watching it. The action was very corny. I love Batman, so you know I was always happy to see Batman on the screen. It
What about when
actually
he's
made
like
me
old?
not despise one of the super family So that's decent. But the Flash.
The actual part of the movie. The actual
Kind
view.
of the worst part of the Flash movie.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
kinda crazy.
unfortunate.
First of all, we're not gonna go into Ezra Miller.
No.
That's a whole thing.
Yes.
They're up to some wild shit.
Very wild.
But and that made it difficult for a lot of people to even try and see the movie.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go see
And
it.
my only thing was like, I'm not gonna not see the movie, just because working on movies now, I know how much else is put into it other than the main star.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other people that put in their time, effort, and like want it to still be seen and want their name and abilities to be recognized. So that's why I'll still go see it. But it was just convoluted. Everything they could have done in that movie, they tried to, and everything they should have done, they didn't. So
Like put a baby in a microwave.
yeah, putting babies in microwaves, having some of the worst CGI we've seen.
Oh yeah,
Worse
that
CGI.
CGI. Is
That's why I was confused when you said that it was
Booty.
ezy to watch, because
Oh my
not on the
god.
eyes.
yeah.
The
My
only
eyes just hurt.
scene I've seen from it is the scene of the babies falling the window.
That was the longest scene of the movie.
And
That
that's
was another thing. It took him like 15 minutes to even do stuff because they keep leaning into this. He can't do anything if he's not fed, like if his calories aren't up. So the whole like first save the day sequence, he's just trying to get food before you even start saving anyone.
What a fun first 15 minutes of a superhero movie.
It was-
Watching a guy go down to a McDonald's and get a bunch of food.
It was so stupid. But Batman was in it.
That boy love him some Batman.
good job, Michael Keaton.
Is that
You gotta
Is
check.
that why you hate Superman? Because you love Batman?
No, yes and
Why
no.
do you keep asking?
Huh?
No,
Don't
we're not
ask
going
him
down. We're
this.
not going down that rabbit hole.
But this movie made me like a super person. Because Supergirl, I actually liked her character in it. Because, what is this slow camera turn?
Any.
No, can I?
Let the man speak.
No, I actually like the character because most of the reasons I don't like the super people is their extreme, like, happy-go-lucky, I'm here to save everyone.
The way you just sound like a massive hater. Like you sound like a weirdo. I'm not gonna
Oh, you
lie.
happy all the time trying to
like,
save
ew,
bitches.
Boo, you happy?
Ew.
I need you to be depressed.
I am a hater. So,
Isn't he
I
like
know
ultra depressed in the Man of Steel movies?
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
isn't it a
was
plot point?
weird. Yeah, because Superman's not. I'll respect it. Superman's supposed to be like that, and if you like that, that's good for you. I just don't. But
Because Kamala needs
Yikes.
happiness.
yes,
Yeah.
but this Supergirl was like at first in the movie she was like, "Fuck these people. I'm not from this planet. They threw me in a cage as soon as I got here. I'm not saving them." And then she
Real.
saw them actually doing crazy shit, and she was like,
She's
"Maybe
like,
I'll
"Oh."
help them a little bit."
Let me help
Yeah,
someone.
but she was still like just aggressive and like violent, which you don't see that from the super people very often, which is more fun for me to see than the typical Boy Scout Superman that you always see. Okay, move on.
All right. So next, that's on our
I'm
list.
sorry.
I think
Anicia, thank you for listening.
this might be it might be one of my favorite movies of all time. I'll give it that title, I think. There's a scene in there that really shakes my heart. All of
Shia.
it.
Get
So
yourself
sorry.
together, please.
So sorry. The next movie, you knew it was coming. There's not a person in this room. Well,
Well,
All right, see you guys.
go ahead and get out.
when I wake up.
Asteroid City.
Well, Kamal saw that, I guess.
No, I'm joking. You talking
Wait,
about
which
the
one came
actual
out
movie you're
first?
talking about?
Asteroid City did, but we didn't watch.
No. Barbie
They
was
came
a
out.
movie.
They came out the same day.
Same day. Barbenheimer.
Stop.
Barbie,
You might need to
No.
leave.
I knew that, but you were talking like Barbie came out before it.
No, we just all seen Barbie.
When none of us have seen.
You didn't
Okay.
go to BarbenHiemer weekend?
When I wake up in my own pink world. Barbie. Barbara.
Barbara.
Barbie.
Barbara
Y'all, I left out of there a different person. I really think I did. I left out of there knowing the secrets of life, knowing the secrets of womanhood. That movie, it really got me. It really changed me. I think that movie is one of my top 10s.
Can I say
can
this
put that
is
there.
definitely one of the funniest movies I've seen in the
Oh
last
my
10 years.
gosh, no,
I
period.
was cracking
The
up
jokes,
line after
y'all,
line.
a joke had Kamal. That word had Kamal in his chair laughing for 10 minutes. Every single time I panned over to look at him, he just giggling in his chair. He busted out laughing. Y'all, I enjoyed this movie a little bit too much.
It's
I really
so good.
I need to see it. I need that to go ahead and hit Blu-ray so I can see it again and again and again. I will pay to have that on a DVD.
Everything about it, the cast, the writing, the performances, the aesthetics of it, the cinematography,
the aesthetic.
everything about it is A1.
When
like,
effort
it's so good.
looks like it's been put into a movie, you
can tell.
want to watch it and you can tell. The set, I'm going to let my girl Hadassah speak on it, but the set decoration, the Barbie land, I want to live there. I need that to be an amusement park. I need that to be something because I will live there. I will spend the rest of my money to live the rest of my days there. Fantastic.
The way that they got it to look like plastic is crazy. Literally crazy.
And they use like minimal CG on that. Like that's mostly practical shit. And I'm like, that is insane, man. Like it just looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah. I mean, the writing in that movie really like is on another level. Like I said, like it's genuinely so funny. And not like funny in a way that's like, ooh, hee hee, tongue in cheek, but it's like funny.
Laughing, yeah.
Like these are good ass jokes. And also like it's messages about girlhood and womanhood and like you know what it means to kind of function as a woman in this society. I think, you know, a lot of people are criticizing it for being like kind of like baby's first steps to feminism, but like I don't mind that from this movie because I do think there's a lot of young girls and a lot of young boys who are gonna go see this movie, and like being introduced to these concepts like this I think is very, very, very helpful.
Yeah, I think it would have been crazy if it was like shoving theory down
right.
your throats.
Like nobody wants to sit and listen to theory for 2 hours. That's not like what we're here for. But it still managed to make such an impactful message, although a simple message, but it was still impactful. And like what got to me, there's a line in it, like the relationship between mothers and daughter.
Oh my God!
There's a line that's you know, mothers stand still so that their daughters can see how far they've come.
Yes.
That destroyed me, bro. Miss Gerwig. Miss Gerwig,
what was going on in that writer's room? No, I went to go see the movie with my mom, and when America went to do her
for one, that's crazy.
No, because she needed to see this movie. I think honestly,
watching with your mom.
But it's like it's a really emotional experience.
That's what I'm saying. It needs to happen because my mom saw America's part where she was speaking about what it means to like be a woman in society, and all my mom said was just yes. My mom was eating that up like a pastor was preaching at the church. She was like that resonated with her so much. That was her favorite part of the whole movie. She was like that spoke to her, and I was like, if it could speak to my, you know, about to be 60-year-old mom, I'm sure it could speak to a bunch of women. I mean, she felt that so bad. It almost made it a little bit more sad for me.
And that montage of like just different aspects of like being a woman with Billie Eilish's song playing under it. Ooh, destroyed me. And apparently, like Greta said, that was all footage from people from the cast and the crew. Like they submitted all that footage, and she edited it together, and it was so good. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, Barbie. Thank you. The soundtrack, I'm eating up. Everything about this movie, I'm eating up. The amount of pink.
Yeah, and I know, like, look, Ryan
Gosling, I'm in love with you now.
I
am so sorry. If I had to be like, yeah, I'm so sorry.
He ate that role. Like, there's just
that
his delivery
fantastic.
of, like, certain lines he would say. Like, there's a line where he's singing a song, and, like, the way he pronounces the words is so... Take you home.
Ryan Gosling, I love you now.
He was born to be Ken.
He was born to be Ken, and people doubted him. I don't know why they doubted you, Mr. Gosling. You ate that roll up. Yep. I'm in love with you now. Thank you so much.
Margot Robbie was incredible. America Ferrera, Issa Rae, like everyone in this cast was just top tier.
Every line Issa Rae had,
hilarious.
Oh my God, her delivery is insane. Like she has such good comedic delivery, and it made every line hit that much harder.
Hilarious. I love.
So good. The only person I didn't love was Will Ferrell's character, the boss man. Yeah, but didn't love in a way that, like I thought he was a little annoying, like to watch. Like
it felt like they had Will Ferrell, so they were like, Will Ferrell be Will Ferrell.
Yeah, like he didn't have to. I didn't feel like he had a whole lot of direction. Like the direction was like be Will Ferrell, and I didn't love that. But that was my only critique. Hadiasa, Barbie. It was one of the 2 movies you saw this year.
I mean, I think you guys said a lot of what I would have said. I cried a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was also nice because even if you don't understand like the experience of womanhood, like there was just so many things about just being human in general and like
Yeah.
the struggles of that and living in the world and it was just so good. I think my only critique was kind of similar to the Will Ferrell thing of like I kind of almost wanted there to be like a little bit more of a contrast in the real world versus the Barbie world with like I don't know when she walked into the break like the boardroom or whatever, it still to me felt so like I don't know, like not real, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which I understand what she was doing there, but I guess my only thing when I was watching, I was like, dang, I kind of wish it felt a little more like harsh and more real than it did. But I mean, of course, it was still through her eyes, and she was Barbie, so
Yeah.
and I think it allowed it to just be more like the message was able to be like more simple, I guess,
Yeah.
because
I
it was
get
so
that.
playful and fake. Like people can like understand it more because it's so ridiculous, and that's how it is in real life with like the way that a lot of things are run in society. Like it feels so
True.
ridiculous, but that's
True.
really how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anyways, I have been a Greta Gerwig fan for so long. I
You
eat up
do.
Lady Bird so much and Little Women and just everything she does. So
True.
it wasn't like surprised to see her take this topic, which is not like new. Like we've known about, we've seen movies and known about the struggle of being a woman and like all these things, but like it didn't feel like oh here we go again. Like it felt like new.
Yeah.
Like it felt like a different take.
Yeah. Every time she
And
does it, she does it in a new and fresh way that feels like
yeah,
super interesting to watch. She's great.
yeah. It's like a common theme in a lot of her films, like no
Mm-hmm.
matter what the story is. But like it was so nice to just I don't know. It was refreshing and it was good. And anyone that complains about it is annoying. So.
The way
I mean,
Greta
I,
Gerwig, come on the show.
there was two men as soon as they walked out the movie that were literally like, well, that was something. Like, they were like, that was a waste of time. And I was like, yeah, there we go.
Boo,
There we go.
boo,
There's
yeah.
that,
Like
yeah.
you came in to see a Barbie movie.
Fucking
Hey.
Ben Shapiro like writing essays on like the problems with it. I'm like, I wish y'all would get
This
a
movie's
grip.
anti-men.
It's real, and like, did
Just
you watch
it's
the movie?
because
They were
it's
very
because
nice to
it's
y'all.
pro
Yeah.
women. They think
It's
it's
anti-men,
anti-men because
yeah.
usually when things are pro
is
men,
not
they are anti-women.
true.
It's not true at all.
It's
They
not
were so
true.
nice
We
to the
even
men,
see,
actually.
like Ken's like realization that he doesn't have to just be like one thing, like he can be like it's not just I don't know. But people
Well,
are
you know
not-
how a
not
lot
just
of
that.
men don't know how to comprehend things correctly. Not
Crazy.
Kamal's cool.
Kamal's great.
Could you explain what you mean by that? I can't comprehend.
I take back my compliment.
But the other half of BarbenHiemer.
Okay, hold on now. I know y'all finna roast us. Nobody in here saw Oppenheimer. Hold on.
I thought Kamal saw it.
No.
Hell no. I saw Barbie. What? Try me.
Wait, hold on. We can't do this though. I'm not finna sit here and play with y'all about this. The one thing I will say about Oppenheimer that I think is more impressive than anything is the reaction to it. This could have very easily been
Yeah, people were like
white
kind of
people-
chill about it.
yeah, this could have easily been, somebody's, oh, this is my Joker, this is my Fight Club. Instead, no. People took the message of the movie, hey, maybe killing a bunch of people all at once isn't really a good idea. Maybe that should be
Maybe.
in nobody's
They're like,
hand.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I agree with
that makes sense.
Christopher Nolan ate with that one.
I was gonna say, Christopher Nolan, you're 10 out of 10. Give you your flowers because this could have easily been misinterpreted in every single way possible. This movie could have completely.
I still see some people talking about it. It's very small amount, but still some people are like, this was a pro-war movie and no one should be supporting it. I'm like, I don't think you've watched the movie
think
though.
so.
That's the crazy part.
I'm glad.
I
didn't watch
can't
the
say
movie,
as someone
and
who
I
didn't
know.
watch the movie, but like I don't think
From
so.
what I know about it, I've heard it is a focus on the man that made it.
Yeah,
Right.
It's
'Cause
not
it
as
is-
focused
it's
on
about
war.
him. So it's showing more of him dealing with the fact that he made a bomb that killed a unbelievable amount.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think, showing the consequences of his actions also You know, because you don't be going around bombing people. That's
the
the main.
He's not like praised all throughout the movie. It's him being like, oh, damn.
Yeah, you're very much like a descendant to menace, and that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give them, you know, their 10s out of 10s, because like I said, Mr. Nolan, that could have easily been nasty.
I will say the funniest part of this movie, and I haven't seen it, but while we were in the theater watching Barbie, and there's literally lines about like, oh, we'll just let the men destroy themselves, and in the back you can hear the bombs going off.
Bombs going
It was so
off.
funny. Literally, just like.
Position was insane.
That, I mean, my chair was rocking. My chair was rocking. I could.
Movie.
Ooh. No, honestly, it really felt like I was. I was like.
I wish she would have told me she was gonna run away. I would have cut the camera over to Anicia, but we just watched this whole thing.
Honestly, though, I'm glad that was the reception. Like that makes me really happy, because like I said, this could have went.
Because y'all already fucked up a lot of y'all with receiving Barbie. So
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm glad media literacy did its thing, despite what the movie is about. Because I know that's, you know, some people
Touchy
find that,
subject.
yeah, exactly. So I'm just glad that the point to make here is maybe you shouldn't be bombing people on a random Tuesday.
And most
regardless.
people generally got that one.
Right, yeah. I'm like, leave, you know, war is not a good thing. And, you know, finding the best ways to wipe out groups of people is also not, you know, good. It's not good. We shouldn't have to say that. You know, that should be common knowledge. But I'm glad if the movie helped you learn something, hey.
If the movie made
Mr.
you
Nolan,
realize war bad.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nolan. Cause you luckily that point went across.
I think it's because people also really love Christopher Nolan. Like that crowd of people who would have misinterpreted that really like Christopher Nolan, so they like got the message that he was
or
sending out.
something. I'm just glad. They had a good lineup
Also,
of cast.
I was about to say that
The
casting
cast
is
kind of
crazy.
easy.
Because
I'm
why is Josh Peck there? What's going on?
I'm looking at the
They got Remy Malek, Josh
Rotten
Peck.
Tomatoes starring, and I'm like,
Cillian
wait a
Murphy.
minute. I scanned through. I was like, oh my good God, they got the Avengers literally up in their lineup for real. Okay, Robert Downey Jr., I love you. Shia stepped away, but you know they cloned Tyrone. She saw that.
I also saw that.
Okay, come on, give us what they cloned Tyrone is about.
Oh, I loved it. But nah. So basically, it's you know about you know 3 people in the hood, you know, figuring out some freaky shit going on, underground scientists mess around with people in the community type shit, right? And it's all supposed to be like bad people, you know. It's like it's a hooker, a pimp, and a drug dealer that all get together and do this. But you know, the whole point of the movie is, one, I love the you know, I love Afrofuturism, like the black experimental film type stuff, and it was kind of like that. Because you know, it's like this whole conspiracy theory stuff, but shrouded in like, oh, this is just another black people in the hood kind of comedy movie. But basically commentary on like how the hoods are kept certain ways to keep, you know, the population going a certain direction, you know, to keep us where we are in these types of communities and not let us grow further and move beyond that. That's kind of what the commentary of that whole movie was. And then also you add Jamie Foxx, John Boyega, and I can't. Is it Teyona?
I think
Harris?
so. Yeah.
You add the 3 of them in the movie, it's gonna be fucking amazing. So
I was gonna say that cast lineup also looks pretty good too. Yeah.
very much enjoyed it.
Okay. I think that really is. Oh, you saw Teenage Mutant Ninja
yes.
Turtles.
That is the animated movie that I have to talk about, because like talking back to Spider-Verse inspiring stuff, you can tell that it inspired the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie that came out this summer to be different. And not like we're just going to copy them exactly. They actually catered it to the subject matter. So the whole animation style was supposed to be reminiscent
Of comic books.
Yeah, not comic books, but drawing in your notebooks. Like during school, when little kids are drawing pictures and stuff, that's what it was supposed to be. You know, since the movie was actually for kids about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as teenagers.
I'd be forgetting that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I forget about the first T.
Yeah, I feel like everyone focuses on the fact that, oh, teenage means like 18.
Or teenage means 22.
Yeah, and it's like, it doesn't. Like, they're ninjas, so, that gets blocked out. But they're still kids. Teenagers are 13 to 15.
Right.
They act stupid. No teenager acts normal. But them in this movie was perfect. They act stupid the whole time. But it's teenagers. Teenagers are fresh out of middle school.
Mm-hmm. And they're actually voiced by teenagers.
Exactly. And a lot of people are like, oh, why do they have children voicing them? These aren't teenagers.
That'd
be
teenagers.
crazy.
The youngest person on that cast, I think, was 14.
Yeah, they're literal teenagers.
Literally
The
crazy
oldest,
to hear an
19.
old man playing somebody you know.
Hey,
Supposed to be.
hey guys, let's go to the first day of 9th grade.
I was gonna say the
Like,
deep voice coming through. What?
In the age they are, I think they're supposed to be 15. And that's in most of the media, they're 15. That is, you just finished 8th grade.
Right.
What middle schooler do you know that's cool?
I was about to say,
Come on.
like,
The
stop.
only middle schooler you know that's cool is if you are a middle schooler and
Yeah,
you see another middle
exactly.
schooler.
But also, you could tell, like, I've watched, like, interviews and stuff about it. They talked about how their first draft of the movie, they did the readings, and they were like, it was horrible. It wasn't working. And then they got the cast, and they put the 4 of them in a room and just told them, talk to each other. And they said the vibe they had just talking to each other, they rewrote the whole script just surrounding how they interact with each other.
Yeah.
And, like, you can tell that in the movie. That's why I loved it so much.
I
It's on
love when
Paramount Plus,
effort.
right?
Huh?
It's on Paramount Plus, right?
It will be.
Yeah,
I think
it's still playing. I think it's still
it's
playing.
still in the theaters.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because I know that all the other Ninja Turtle properties.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Paramount Plus.
But yeah, and
Because I
was,
do love Ninja Turtles.
I was like, that was just great. That's what I was looking for with
Yeah.
teenagers as Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtles.
love
Plus,
when.
Seth Rogen has been killing it producing. Because he did Invincible. He also produces some of The Boys. And he produced the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
Seth Rogen, you will find him in the strangest places.
Oh, yeah. But he is killing it behind the scenes right now.
Yeah, I just love seeing a movie that has effort. Honestly,
Like,
like
it feels
anything
like people
actually.
worked on this movie, not this movie
Yeah.
had to be put out.
Yeah, I like anything that has effort put into it. And I think that's the common theme you can see here. You know, every about movie, TV show, whatever, or game that we talked about. It just has effort put into it. And, you know, this isn't me being like, you know, these people need to slave so they can
No,
make
it's
the
just
movie.
like
No.
we like things that aren't cash grabs, that aren't obvious
Yeah.
cash grabs. Hadassah, are you still here?
No. But yeah, that's just unqualified tidbit of the day. The way we're down to like 3 people. All right, that's
so,
my
and I
turn.
got distracted, so I stopped cutting the cameras for like 5 minutes just there.
Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap it up. My 2 co-hosts kind of dipped on me, but that's all right because we'll wrap
Is
it
she
up.
okay?
Yeah. To put it kindly, they're the ones that deserve your flowers. I'll hand them to you personally.
Can I do just quick
Uh-oh.
mentions?
Go
Just
ahead.
for some. So, No Hard Feelings was surprisingly good. I didn't expect it to be as fun of comedy as it was, but I enjoyed it. Still a weird topic, but
I was about to say, that's the one where they're like trying to force Jennifer Lawrence to fuck their 19-year-old son, right?
yeah, weird topic.
Strange topic.
Yeah,
You could have
strange
picked
topic.
anything else, dog.
Haunted
Okay.
Mansion, the remake.
And that
That
did come
came
out.
out already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know remakes aren't usually like it. This one works.
I remember the trailer. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. And then they said Jared Leto, and I was like, damn.
You don't even know it's Jared Leto.
Yeah, because he's the Hatbox Ghost who is in the Haunted Mansion.
Like, he was in like the original stories of the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, but he's like in the lore
Yeah.
not a lot.
But yeah, no, but they use him well as a villain though, and there was more of a plot to this Disney ride movie than I expected. Plus Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh,
Amazing.
that's true.
There's actual lore to the ride, come on.
Yeah, like, bruh, but like, the other movie didn't use it though.
Yeah, are you talking about the one with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, the Eddie Murphy
Yeah,
one
that
didn't
they
use
just
it.
made a completely
But it was
different movie.
still great.
But if you watch the Haunted Mansion Muppets movie, it does follow.
Oh my
the ride.
goodness.
The fact that I didn't even know that existed.
Me neither. No, because
Why
I was
do
like,
you know all the Haunted Mansion
I
lore?
was trying to find the Eddie Murphy one, and that one popped up. I was like, well, I gotta watch both, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, and then Mission Impossible, still good. Definitely not my favorite one, but it's a part 1, so you know, is what it is. And then this one was one of the AMC Artisan films, but Shortcomings. It was if you know Randall Park, he was Jimmy Woo.
He's
it was
always
his
Jimmy Woo.
directorial debut.
Oh, I
Movie's
did
good.
hear about that. Yeah.
Now, if you're in a bad place in life, maybe don't watch it. The main character is a shitty person who's down on his luck and it only gets worse, but it was still a good movie to watch.
Might not. Yeah.
Might
But
not be able to look at this one for a couple of
or
years.
maybe if you are in a bad spot, watch it and just feel emotional about it. That's what I did.
Even
That'll
worse.
make me spiral down.
Even worse. Even worse.
All right, but yeah, that was my quick movies.
Yeah, I think,
There's a bunch of- and The Blackening.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The fact they
Fucking
didn't release
hilarious.
that in October is so weird. Like I feel like that should have been
That's actually
October horror
really
movie.
fitting for black people.
Yeah.
Oh. They made a Halloween movie in the summer.
Y'all be quiet.
Because this price was to come out last Halloween, but
Yeah, probably.
came late.
Y'all get on my nerves. Yeah, but we had a good time, I think, this summer. I enjoyed it, even though I can't recall anything that has ever happened. But the things that I liked, I loved. You know, it was a very, a lot of things made my list too. So, it wasn't just a summer where summered and we summered until we couldn't summer anymore. Beach and hot and sweat, that was in there too. But yeah, Kamal's job is beach. I think my job is, I don't know what I want my job to be. Whatever. But yeah, just let us know in the comments what y'all liked, what y'all didn't like, if you feeling spicy. And I guess I'm going to wrap this up because everybody else is gone. Once again, a big thank you to the people who support Unqualified. This was definitely a joke, but now it's not a joke anymore because we have our viewers and we are trying our hardest to get our lives together for you guys. So we can get back to uploading weekly because I know y'all are, they can't upload to save their life. We're trying. But let us know what you guys want us to talk about next. There's a lot for y'all to talk about in the comment section. Great. Let us know what you want to talk about next. And we will see y'all next time.